So, this is Bulgaria, our home. 111,000 square kilometers of landmass and 7 million people of population, it is located in a very unique place in southeastern Europe, on the west coast of the Black Sea with the Balkan mountain range passing through it. Unique enough to allow you to visit for both skiing and a beach vacation, not in the same time though, of course, as we still have 4 seasons. Warm, breezy summers on the beach coasts of Varna and Burgas, and their resorts of Zlatni Piasaci and Slunchev Breg, and some pretty cold snowy winters in the mountainous Bansko and Pamporovo ski resorts. We're pretty diverse nature-wise. How exactly did we get here, though? There are plenty of myths and legends about the origin of the Bulgarian nation and country and their establishment, how, where, and when, but the most commonly accepted factual information we have is that Han Asparuch, after having hung around Eurasia for a while, settled down with his people on Bulgarian land in 681, making us one of the oldest countries in Europe. We also have some of the oldest empire influences in Europe, as well as some of the oldest cities with such influences, such as Plovdiv, previously known as Philippopolis, which was built and founded by the Roman Empire, and our hometown of Varna, previously known as Odessos, established by ancient Greece in the 7th century BC. All that, along with our genetic foundation being a mix of 3 tribes, makes us pretty ethnically and culturally diverse right from our very birth as a nation. We're a part of the Slavic family of Europe, meaning we share similar culture with Russia, Poland, Ukraine, Serbia, the Czech Republic, Belarus, Croatia, Slovakia, Bosnia, Slovenia, Macedonia, and Montenegro. A lot of common cultural elements could be seen when it comes to folklore music and dance, traditional clothing, as well as religious-based holiday celebrations and traditions connected to Orthodox Christianity. Holidays like Easter and Christmas, for example, being celebrated in similar ways. Other religious or historical-based holiday celebrations include name days, celebrating a certain saint and their name, thus people carrying that name also celebrate. Those can get quite interesting, like in the case of Jordanovden, when people literally jump in freezing water to chase a cross, and then dance in the same freezing water as a tradition. Other holidays include Baba Marta, the historical centuries-old tradition of celebrating the mythical granny figure, Granny March, who brings an end to the harsh winter and enters spring. Svetnica and Lazarovden, celebrating spring as the bringer of life and new beginnings, as well as Easter and many of the Christianity-connected holidays, and even some modern times created ones, like the 8th of December, the national holiday of university and college students. A wide diverse variety of holidays, really. We also share a lot of language similarities with many Slavic nations, but probably the most important connection between us and other countries connected to language is that we originated the Cyrillic alphabet, created by Cyril and Methodius in 855, that so many Slavic and even non-Slavic nations use as their prime or secondary official script. Language and writing connect us the most and are in the center of culture after all. Having spoken about our cultural connection, another interesting thing we share in common with other countries as an Eastern European nation is the political past of being behind the Iron Curtain. Not going in too deep into this sensitive topic, it has had a great influence on the way people have thought and behaved and the way the country has functioned for many, many years. Many of the traces of the past are still visible to this day as well. That being said, however, with the rise of democracy and the entrance of the new decade, Bulgaria has seen a shift in ideas and new thinking. Politically, socially, and artistically, Bulgaria has opened itself to the world more in the past 30 years, getting influence from all over the globe, and it definitely shows. It's definitely very interesting to observe those different viewpoints and opinions on life come together in social situations sometimes. The more conservative values of the past regime and liberal values and viewpoints of modern times, the various landscapes of the 20th and 21st century coexisting, not only politically, but also ideologically, is definitely something beneficial to everyone and is what creates the breeding ground for new thinking and fresh ideas. But in modern times, or in past times, we have given a lot to the world in the form of talent. Although only half Bulgarian, John Atanasov is credited as being the inventor of the first of one of the most important pieces of technological equipment of the 20th century, the first electronic digital computer. We also have a lot of Bulgarian or partially Bulgarian actors in Hollywood. Singers like Poligenova and Christian Kostov have won 4th and 2nd place respectively on Eurovision consecutively for 2 years. Many great athletes are Bulgarian as well, legendary football players like Hristo Stoichkov and Dimitar Berbatov, as well as most recently box champion Kubrat Pulev, WWE wrestler Alexander Rusev, and tennis champion Grigor Dimitrov, and many, many more. Overall, probably our best representative, not only to the world, Earth, and humanity, but the entire universe, is this lady, Vala Balkanska. What you're listening to right now is her most famous song, Izla Udelu Haydudin, which on September the 5th, 1977, took flight aboard the Voyager 1 space probe to the stars, along with other musical pieces and media representing humanity. This is our eternal legacy. No one knows if anyone or anything will ever find this record or not, but it's kind of comforting and kind of empowering to know that even if and after Bulgaria, Europe, and humanity in general is gone, this one major cultural representative will speak for us and will live forever in interstellar space telling the tales of the past.